Well, we are nearly ready for the...
Well, Devin.
Special talent indeed. David, thank you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Beasley. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And for Phoenix, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Ayton is out there with Johnson. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Now, here is Russell. Pass to Beasley. Back to Russell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 5 to shoot. The second chance effort. And it's Towns missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty. You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career. He demonstrated three-point range. And while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
Okogie misses. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Johnson finds Oubre. Booker in the corner. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. Unable to get that one.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Beasley with a clean look, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by Phoenix. And he lays it straight in.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Rubio outside. Down low. Here's Ayton. Doesn't go that time. Towns with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Passes to Okogie. Here's Russell. Over Johnson. And again, it's Minnesota.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
Now, here's Oubre. Tight defense on him. Basket counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that one is good by Beasley. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Stolen by Rubio. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Hernangomez kicks to Russell. Back to Hernangomez. Johnson with the block. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. Lobbed up there for Booker. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Oubre against Beasley. Pass to Okogie. Outside Russell. They get it back. And that one's good. Towns.
Fact of the matter is, Karl Anthony Towns can be a menace on the glass. Good luck with this guy.
At the top of the key, Ayton. Back to Rubio. Now the dish to Ayton. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. There's the pass to Towns. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Oubre dishes to Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Suns shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Johnson, the pass to Culver. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Johnson kicks to Culver. Fires from deep. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, up 1. 2K Sports, back to Phoenix after this. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some offseason work.
Man, I picked a lot of people's brains, going.
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
You know, the talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Inside, Saric and Baines. Then there's Carter. Then it's Bridges. And it's Jerome in at the point guard. Now here's Johnson. Reed. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Reed's got his first bucket in this one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Jerome. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Johnson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Timberwolves trail. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves were fined last season for resting D'Angelo Russell on the road in a nationally televised game. Minnesota said, we're a player-centric organization that's focused on learning and optimizing our players' bodies. Guys, they do seem willing to pay a fine here or there to protect their players' health. Back to you.
As a player, how couldn't you like that? Always watching out for it. David, thank you for that one. Carter with it. Culver covering. Kaminsky, the pass to Carter. Here's Jerome. They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Baines has got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Reed. Bridges with the steal. Carter drives in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Culver kicks to Layman. Here's Reed. And Baines pulls it down. Phoenix leading by 5. This is it to Carter. Now Kaminsky feeds it to Bridges. He dishes it to Carter. Pass to Jerome. Out to the wing. Kaminsky, the pass to Baines. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Timberwolves trail by 5. And it's Layman in the corner. Back to Johnson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And Those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here's Jerome. No good from outside.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now, here's Bridges. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Baines. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. And the Suns lead by 2.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Noel. Layman kicks to Towns. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And there's no doubt that Karl Anthony Towns has taken a much bigger leadership role on this Minnesota team.
Well, no doubt, Greg. Once the departure of Jimmy Butler was secured, then the leadership role squarely falls on the shoulders of Karl Anthony Towns. Now, his style is totally different. He wants to be a bit more encouraging, but there's no question. He's the best player. He's got to lead the charge.
There's the lob to Towns. An emphatic LU jam.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Rubio outside. For 3. Booker. No good that time. And Minnesota now the other way. Inside. Here's a Kogi. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Ayton throws it down.
A nice job by DeAndre Ayton. Put it on the deck and finish with authority.
Now the pass to Beasley. He feeds it to Towns. Kicks it out to Beasley. Here's Russell with the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Sharch. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. And pushing it up is Minnesota. The Timberwolves again in transition. Towns, no luck. Cuts off the pass. 2 points. That one goes. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, there's an efficiency with which Karl Anthony Towns can work when he's in the painted area. That is nicely done.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. Some good action during the period. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Checking out the group now for Ryan Saunders to start the second half. They've got Towns. Beasley is out there with Russell. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward position. Here's Russell. The Suns getting the bucket. They get it back to the left wing. Timberwolves passing it around to the right side. Hernan Gomez kicks to Beasley. 4 on the shot clock. Tries again. It's good. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And stolen by Russell. Pushing it up. Here's a Kobe. And he dunks it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Ayton kicks to Oubre. And here's the fast break. Here's Beasley. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And now a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And the Suns miss again. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. To the wing on the left. Okogie, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Towns against Ayton. And the dunk by Towns.
The big cat climbs up and flushes it home.
And Doris, the offense is there for Towns. That's obvious. But how does he improve defensively?
Well, you make a great point. Number one, he's always carried such a heavy burden offensively. Remember, this is a big guy, actually size 20 feet. So quickness laterally has always been an issue. For me, it's about one thing. Know your personnel and play smart angles, and that should help immensely.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Oubre, and it's Carter in for Booker. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. The Suns making a switch here. Jerome is checked in. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Pass to Culver. Kicks to Johnson. Here's Noel. Defended by Carter. Reed the pass to Noel. Passes it to Reed, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's Culver after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Johnson surveying the floor. Culver dishes to Johnson. Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bridges. Johnson with the block. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Russell, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves leading by 9. Out to the right wing. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Drops in the layup for 2.
What a gamer this guy is. D'Angelo Russell relishing the opportunity to play through contact.
Pass to Carter. Booker outside. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 8 points. You know, winning that championship as you did, great for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Bridges kicks to Booker. Ring shot on the way. Again, the miss by Booker.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Russell with a wide open look. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson with the block. Russell finds Johnson. Over to the left wing. Here's Reed, covered by Sharich. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Sharge and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Rubio. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rubio's got it back down to single digits for the Suns. Timberwolves shooting well, 50% from the floor. Up top, Russell, defended by Booker. Beasley against Rubio. And Beasley, here we go. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Booker. But they'll get another chance. Lets it go from deep. No good there. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. To the inside. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
And slam dunk by Sharge.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Booker outside. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Sharge. Booker outside. Over Beasley. Rebound by Okogie.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Beasley, the pass to Russell. Good on the three-point shot. Russell's got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Wide open look. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Rubio against Russell. Beasley outside. Towns kicks to Russell. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Rubio. And now the Suns a fast break. Beasley with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell passes to Okogie. The feed to Towns. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, the body control of Karl Anthony Towns, just a terrific job to take the hit.
And there's the pass to Ayton. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good on the shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Now, here is Russell. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 13 points for D'Angelo Russell. Inside, Oubre.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action. We'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
James Johnson's checked in for Juan Hernangomez.
Now remember, he grew up in New Orleans, but Kelly Oubre had to move to Texas after Hurricane Katrina. Some tough times that he said put a little bit of a chip on his shoulder to this day.
Now here's Towns. Johnson for 3. Oubre pulls it in. And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training staff.
2 on the clock. Here's Towns. And the shot is long. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns, down by 15.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Minnesota.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Beasley dishes to Johnson. Beasley, the pass to Johnson. And the 3 off target. And Booker kicks to Johnson. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. as they...
Hey, Kevin, thanks for...
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Beasley is out there with Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Down low. Kicks it out to Beasley. Here's a Kobe. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Beasley. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
From about 16, tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
Now, here's Mitchell. Conley finds Mitchell. All 3 off the mark. We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's a Kogi. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big man who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
Back to Beasley. Stolen by Mitchell. One-on-one fast break. Top of the key. Again, Mitchell missing.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Ingles against Russell. Feeds it to Towns. Crafty move. Pass to Okogie. To the paint and stolen by Bogdanovich. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Gobert can't hit. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Beasley outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 6 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Russell. Rebounded by the Jazz. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Moutier, he's checked in for Utah. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. O'Neal passes to Moutier. Clarkson with the ball. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The pass to Reed to the inside. Shots good by Noel.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Culver. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Noel. Pass to Reed. Inside. Layman. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He hits the second from the line. Utah leading by 4. 51 seconds left in the first. Clarkson passes to Moutier. Back to Clarkson. Fires for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He has a standing reach of 9'7". Gobert making that play look routine.
Here's Layman, guarded by O'Neal. It's stolen by Gobert. Now Clarkson. And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Here's Noel. No good from 11 feet. And so it's Utah holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently...
Everybody had their expectations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Layman. He's out there with James Johnson, and it's Reed in at the 5 spot. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Here's Davis. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Culver. Here's Reed. Johnson with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On up the court. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Johnson. Reed gets the bucket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
The pass to O'Neal. Davis against Johnson. O'Neal kicks to Davis. Here's Moutier. Davis, great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Down low, stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. O'Neal passes to Clarkson. O'Neal inside. 6 to shoot. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Culver kicks to Johnson. Now here's Culver. Not a lot of room. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Moutier. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Moutier. Deep two from Russell. The shot, no good. And Utah the other way now. Bogdanovich passes to Davis. Jazz passing it around. Back to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Beasley. The 19-foot shot. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
Boy, how valuable is Donovan Mitchell? Having him in the fold sets up this team moving forward.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
And Utah making a change here. Oney's checked in. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Mitchell. No good on the three.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Beasley kicks to Russell. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Russell's got his first points in this one. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley finds Davis, shakes him. It's in there. Conley with the assist. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Shot, high post. Out to Russell. Over to the wing, to the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Mitchell outside. Over Beasley. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Utah. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
From the get-go, it was Utah that came out strong. They showed tremendous effort. And that'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Oney in at the three. Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Latrey. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Russell passes it to Okogie. To the inside. Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it's good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Bogdanovich wide open. Offline with his three.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Here's Mitchell. After the basket by Minnesota. Launches a three. Offensive rebound. Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And that one, good. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Towns is doubled over Gobert. And it's Towns missing.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time?
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backcourt.
Outside, Russell. Back to Towns. Hernangomez in the corner. Here's Okogie. He feeds it to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Conley. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Hernangomez. 58 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Russell. Pass to Hernangomez. Fires the three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. From downtown. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Gobert against Russell. Pass to Okogie. There's the dish to Towns. Out to Russell. From the top of the key. Misses off the left iron. Utah leading by 10. Here's Mitchell. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Off contact, to me, when you're talking about Donovan Mitchell, that toughness for a young fella is on full display.
Stolen by Conley. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Jazz lead. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, James Johnson is out there with Lehman. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Culver. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And that's pro.
Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. And here's Clarkson. The pass to Gobert. Gobert double teamed. Back to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good from long range.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Russell high post. He kicks it to Culver. Timberwolves passing it around. Johnson gets the bucket.
And when it comes to knocking down shots from the perimeter, for James Johnson, it's all about confidence.
Clarkson finds Ingles. Mitchell outside. And again, it's Utah.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
To the paint. Here's Reed, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Okogie's checked in for Lehman, and it's Malik Beasley in for Culver. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. The offensive rebound. Passes it to Reed. Goes back up. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Russell against Mitchell. For three. The shot that time, not on target. And Minnesota now the other way.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Beasley, the pass to Reed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
A three from Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah. Timberwolves trail by 11. Russell passes to Reed. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Russell. Inside. Pass to Reed. And the lead is down inside single digits. Reeves got 6 here in this quarter.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Okogie. Russell inside. Covered by Mitchell. Reed gets the bucket.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Conley against Beasley. Conley dishes to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Reed the pass to Okogie. Russell kicks to Johnson. Goes up to the stripe. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Beasley against Conley. Dishes to Gobert. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Johnson outside. And the pass to Reed. Up top, Russell. Covered by Conley. Unloads from 13. Good work defensively by Conley. Mitchell looking it over. Misses there. And so it's Utah with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up. 6:40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. DA, take it over.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell's ice.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Malik Beasley out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Paul out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the small forward. Now, here is Gallinari. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Paul. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And Paul played in his 10th NBA All-Star game last year after having missed the event 3 years in a row.
And some of that could have been health, and then obviously some of it was fit with other teams, but this Thunder offense has really played to Chris Paul's strengths and working through a ton of options, sometimes playing deep into the shot clock. Again, highly efficient and one of the best mid-range players, and then working alongside Steven Adams. This has been a bit of a symphony here.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that one. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play. That sends Chris Paul to the free throw line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And, you know, we talk a lot about Paul as a leader on and off the court. Was elected president of the Players Association back in 2013, re-elected for a 4-year term in 2017. People simply trust his point of view.
Now, here is Russell. Pulls from the top of the key. That one a little long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, we know for Chris Paul, Greg, it's nothing new to lead, but on Oklahoma City last year, he had to do it without being surrounded by superstars.
You know, that's okay. Paul's a guy who wants to set the table. You have to have the ball to do that, and he's at his best when directing traffic and making his teammates better.
Beasley dishes to Towns. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked. Beasley outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Russell with it. Chris Paul covering and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here now the Thunder. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's blocked. Beasley outside. Here's Towns. Russell finds Towns. Beasley outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Thunder with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Russell. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Timberwolves trail by 3. Okogie, the pass to Russell. They need this one. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, that's nice coordination as Russell seemed to know that he was going to get around the defense.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Paul. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here is Russell. Kicks it out to Beasley. There's the three. It's hauled in by Adams. And it's Paul with the ball for the Thunder. Pass to Gallinari. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
Now here is Russell. This one for 3. Gallinari with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Six on the shot clock. And Adams kicks to Gallinari. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Thunder lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. When it comes to the art of providing leadership,
The guys on the team are already tough.
well said, he does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Colton. Layman is out there with Johnson, and it's Reed in at the 5. Johnson attacking, and then Johnson with the jam.
Well, Crafty at getting into the lane. Johnson at his size weaves in and gets the contact and initiates it on the drive.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Muscala misses.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Layman, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Noel passes to Johnson. Here's Reed. He's covered by Noel. Reed misses. The Thunder with the lead. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Ferguson. Pass to Noel. Now here's Diallo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Johnson, the pass to Layman. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now here's Culver. He's tightly guarded. Reed. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Diallo inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Diallo's got the lead up to 3 now for Oklahoma City.
And remember, an early part of the process in Philadelphia, it's taken Noel a little time to define his role in the league.
The length and athleticism is just something that you can't teach, and that keeps people intrigued about Nerlens Noel. His skill set continues to be a work in progress, but there's been some signs of a turn for Noel now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Muscala. Alinari comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Diallo. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Russell finds Towns. Here's Wayman. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Schroeder. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Schroeder finds some deceptive ways to make you foul him, someone who can nail some shots despite getting hit on the way up.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dortz checked in, and then for Minnesota, Hernan Gomez comes in for James Johnson. And Okogie subbed in for Jake Layman. Here's Beasley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No good from outside. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Alinari right side. Schroeder against Beasley. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Gallinari. Here's Schroeder, and he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got 7 points.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Schroeder against Russell. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. And the shot is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game. And the basket is good. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
No good from Beasley. Here's Dort. Off with the layup. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. The period came to a close with... And that...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. Now Gallinari after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Puts it up from 12, and the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Now, here is Russell. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And stolen by Russell. There's the lob to Towns. Here's Dort. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down low. Here's Adams. Towns with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves trail.
And a former high-level recruit, Dort went undrafted, but it didn't take him long to make an NBA team and contribute.
He played around 20 minutes a game last year for OKC, and he just really prided himself on bringing toughness and defense on a nightly basis. Trust me, there's plenty of other guys on that roster who can do the scoring job. So he settled in nicely and continues to work on being more consistent offensively.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota.
It almost feels automatic at that point. The confidence that Chris Paul inspires in his teammates. It's surprising if they don't make the play.
Here's Reed. Johnson in the corner. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Knocked loose and taken away by Johnson. Here's Lehman. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Paul outside. Shot clock at 5. Johnson with the block.
Well, if you can use that athleticism on offense, why not try it on defense? James Johnson putting his 7'1" wingspan to great use.
Here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over Muscala. Reed. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Reed's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Here's Johnson, the Thunder making the shot. Pass to Reed. Back to Johnson. There's the pass to Lehman. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Diallo kicks to Paul. He gets that one. Paul's got 9 points.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Chris Paul. Minnesota also with the sub. Russell's checked in. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Count that one. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
Schroeder, right side. Kicks it to Muscala. And here's Schroeder. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Thunder lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Beasley is out there with Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 spot. Now here's Towns. Passes to Okogie. Russell inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. And that one's good. Russell.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Schroeder against Russell. Adams down low. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Great effort from Adams there. We know he has that size to take the contact, but determined on that play to get the points.
Beasley dishes to Towns. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Beasley finds Russell. And here's Towns. Adams, some nice D. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. Adams down low. He's up against Beasley. Gallinari wide open. Misses the 3.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
To the left side wing. Hernan Gomez against Gallinari. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Russell. Kept alive. And it's Adams on the follow.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
Here's Okogie. Outside Russell. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the 4 this game. Now 6 for 10.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And stolen by Russell. They're running. Up the floor. Finished off the break. Towns has got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Here's Dort. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Dort's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
Well, they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Beasley, the pass to Russell. From 10 feet out, connects, the jumper drops. Russell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, D'Angelo Russell not scared of the big moment.
Pass to Schroeder. Dishes it to Adams. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Hernan Gomez passes to Towns. Russell left side. That one goes. Count it.
Well, the teammates are fired up, and so is D'Lo.
Oklahoma City trailer. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter. Misses the layup. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Minnesota also with the sub. James Johnson's checked in for Juan Hernan Gomez.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Paul is doubled. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
And it's good for 2.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Now the pass to Russell. It's Beasley on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Drive by Adams. Offensive rebound. Called. No one around him. Off target from three-point range. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. A narrow win under difficulty. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K's. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, good evening.
Knows it very well, D.A. Thank you so much. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Also Malik Beasley out there. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 slot. Here's Okogie. Russell with it. Now defended by Oubre. Hernan Gomez passes to Russell. There's the feed to Towns. Some solid defense from Ayton.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Guys, that was really nice work mixing in this shot. When Russell is squared up and shooting with confidence, which is most of the time, he can bury it.
Johnson finds Ayton. Minnesota with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Russell passes to Towns. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Lock at 6. And he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Russell from long range. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And you talk post up, face up, you name it. Karl Anthony Towns gets it done.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's really molded that versatility into his game. I mean, he can pass it, drive it, shoot. You remember, he won the skills challenge back in 2016. I mean, he's a 7-footer for sure, but he's got guard skills, too.
Here's Okogie, defended by Booker. Towns against Ayton. And it's Towns penetrating. It's stolen by Johnson. They need this. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Beasley. Timberwolves leading by 5. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Out to the wing. Here's Russell with the 3. Towns kicks to Beasley. Timberwolves passing it around. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Beasley against Rubio. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Towns with the ball and stolen by Booker. The drive by Rubio. Nice D from Russell. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hernan Gomez finds Russell. Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Beasley, the pass to Towns. Makes it off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Johnson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Russell passes to Towns. It's Beasley on the wing. Puts it up from 17. That one doesn't drop. Now the Suns take it the other way. Hernan Gomez, no good. Pass to Rubio. Oubre outside. Back to Rubio. And stolen by Russell. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the right wing. A wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. To the left wing. Outside Russell. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. Russell's got 7 points.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Oubre, good.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Inside, Saric and Baines. Then there's Carter. Then it's Bridges. And it's Jerome in at the point.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Noel. To the inside. From down in the low post, it goes. Noel's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. To the middle, here's Carter. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
On the wing, Johnson. For the 3. And Baines pulls it down. Suns trail by 9. Saric in the corner. From the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And we know GA's shooting is a question mark for Jarrett Culver.
A long windup, a little hitch in his giddy up, and shoots it kind of on the way down. He's reworked his motion. I like the high release, but it's still a work in progress.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot 2s. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or 3s. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Kaminsky finds Carter. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
The 3 from Johnson. Offensive rebound. And there's the pass to Layman. Here's Reed. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Reed the pass to Johnson. That one good for 2.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
1:36 left to play in the first half. To end the run, Jerome, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Reed misses.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Bridges. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Reed. Johnson in the corner. Johnson missing again.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Bridges, no one around him. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Timberwolves leading by 12. From deep, Johnson. Carter pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Knocked away. Baines passes to Kaminsky. And the layup's good off the glass. Kaminsky's got his first 2 points.
And given how big Kaminsky is, it's tough to knock him off balance. I mean, he does a really good job of maintaining his focus.
Here's Reed, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
So it's Phoenix now. Here's Jerome, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. It's Minnesota out in front at the half. They are leading by 12. How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass.
And that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Towns, D'Angelo Russell out there with Malik Beasley, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
Rubio against Russell. Johnson outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Okogie, the pass to Beasley. Rubio against Russell. Shoots it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it? Great 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Sharge has checked in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Oubre passes to Ayton. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
No good from Beasley.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
No good from Booker. Timberwolves leading by 15. Outside, Towns. Beasley for three. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5. Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Timberwolves passing it around. Towns the pass to Okogie. Beasley with a clean look. Good on the triple. Beasley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Step back shot, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Russell's got 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Trying to end the drought. Another shot. And Ayton with the layup.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Beasley, the pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Beasley. To the left side wing. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. 1:11 left in the third. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. The 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Beasley's got 6 here in this quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
To the paint. 46 seconds left in the third. Kicks it out to Rubio. Oubre outside for 3. Booker, and no good that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Feeds to Towns, right wing. On deep, Hernan Gomez. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Saric. Rebound by Okogie. Timberwolves leading by 21. And it's Beasley in the corner. Inside. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And Minnesota has possession. To the middle. And he makes that one.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Suns trail by 19, setting the floor for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Aaron Baines out there with Frank Kaminsky. And it's Carter in at the point.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Russell feeling it out a bit. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Passes it to Russell, uncovered. And it's off the back rim, no good. Well, Phoenix shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. A nice shot by Booker.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Russell. On the wing, Johnson. Russell against Booker. Goes up on the high post. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Schroeder finds Baines. The second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Okogie comes in for Jake Lehman, and it's Malik Beasley in for Culver.
And, you know, having more of a set shot motion than some other players, Russell calmly knocking it down.
Rubio against Russell. Back to Baines. Reed with the rebound. Reeves got 4 rebounds in this game. Rubio against Russell. Johnson for 3. Rubio with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
A nice shot by Booker.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Russell against Rubio. Russell passes to Reed. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Booker, right side. Goes up on the wing. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Russell from long range. Booker against Beasley. Stolen by Rubio. Baines trying to get open. And the basket by Rubio.
This is a part of the floor that Rubio can exploit. The in-between area.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 15-point game. Timberwolves passing it around. Okogie the pass to Beasley. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Get the shot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Baines has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tries it from 9. Booker. It's good on the putback.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Here's Russell. And too long on the shot. Suns trail by 13. Here's Booker. And it's Russell with the rebound. Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Minnesota.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for D'Angelo Russell.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Puts it up from 15. Reed with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He kicks to Russell. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Hey, yo, watch TV.
And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now the pass to Reed. Deep 2 from Russell. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So it's Minnesota winning this one.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, welcome everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA.
Kevin, thank you very much. We know Rudy.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. The starters for the Utah Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Towns. Russell is out there with Beasley, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Now here is Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Mitchell against Beasley. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That is his first foul of the game. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Mitchell outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's hard to stop Donovan Mitchell from getting to his spot. The guy has everything on the offensive end.
Beasley outside. Now here's Towns. Pass to Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Okogie. Gobert pulls it in. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Great job getting it to go after he takes the hit. Mitchell plays with a force every night.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up strong, take the bump, and still convert.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw this game. Now Russell. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Beasley right side. Pass to Towns. Over Gobert. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Outside Conley. There's the steal. Up top, Hernan Gomez. He is covered by Bogdanovich to stop the run. Towns kicks to Hernan Gomez. For 3, Okogie. That shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Jazz have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. Utah also making some changes. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell, and it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Basket counts.
Capable of making shots. James works hard, able to give you a little bit of everything from that forward position.
Here's Moutier, banked in off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
1:46 left to play in the first. Here's Layman. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz leading by 6. To the inside. Back to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. Here's Moutier. Second shot opportunity. Nice shot by Gobert.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Culver passes to Reed. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
Here's Moutier. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Dishes to Gobert. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Free throw line jump shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Davis is checked in for the Jazz. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Timberwolves trail by 6. Passes to Reed. Here's Noel. He's covered by Clarkson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Layman. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the pass to Moutier. To the wing on the left. A 3-ball. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
Venom.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Layman is out there with James Johnson. Then it's Culver. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Clarkson taking his time here. Back to Ingles. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell with it from deep. A rebound by Johnson. Here's Reed to the wing right side. Culver passes to Reed. That shot is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Clarkson. Rebound, Minnesota.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Gobert brings the double team inside. And here is Johnson. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Noel, and he uses the glass on the layup.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Mitchell up top. He's got 7. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Layman. To the middle. It's tipped. Kicks to Culver. To the paint. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Yeah, Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, G.A., one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019, was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
Stolen by Conley. It's picked off. Here's Reed, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Right side, Conley. Down low, Davis. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Davis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Reed the pass to Johnson. He kicks to Culver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. A shot by Johnson, no good. Jazz leading by 8. And now Utah, fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Cloak loose. Pass to Reed. Here's Wayman. Here's Okogie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Being a lottery pick often comes with high expectations, but Russell has shaped into a quality NBA player.
Conley dishes to Davis. 4 seconds left. Out to Conley. Shoots the 3. The shot missing. And so it's Utah heading to the... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Such a steady floor general, Mike Conley. Kenny, talk about what... And that'll...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Bojan Bogdanovic, Emmanuel Mudiay out there with Conley. And there's Davis, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. Mudiay kicks to Conley. Outside, Bogdanovic. Davis against Towns. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovic is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
To the inside. Hernan Gomez passes to Towns. Great look, but off the mark.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Good, and the assist goes to Town. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
From 10 feet out, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. That one drops for him. Conley's got his first basket.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Beasley kicks to Hernan Gomez. The pass to Okogie. Back to Hernan Gomez. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Beasley against Moutier. Outside Bogdanovich. Moutier against Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. It's stolen. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Towns, no luck. Jazz leading by 5. And here we go. Davis kicks to Moutier. Here's O'Neal. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Beasley finds Russell. An easy 2 points on the layup. Russell's got 6 in the quarter.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
Moutier against Beasley. And the rejection by Towns. .135 left here in the third quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
James Johnson's checked in for Minnesota. Utah also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Mike Conley.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Towns kicks to Russell. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Towns for 3. It's stolen by Ingles. Inside. High post, Gobert. Back to Ingles. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Beasley. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Nice shot by Rudy Gobert. When he's hitting jumpers off the catch, this offense takes on a whole new look.
Pass to Beasley. Towns, high post. He dishes it to Russell. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Johnson.
The experience of James Johnson, recognizing the opportunity. Attack, draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Johnson.
Johnson at the line for 2.
That one misses.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Here's Russell, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got D'Angelo Russell, also Malik Beasley out there, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Reed. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Clarkson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Utah. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Back to Beasley. His first shot coming late with the tip. It's good on the putback.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. To the paint, here's Russell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Russell's got 10 points here in the second half. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Mitchell. Kicks to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Johnson outside. Now Hernan Gomez. Back to Johnson. Beasley outside. Shot clock at 5. All alone. Misses off the right iron.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Passes it to Ingles. From deep three-point range, Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 4. The pass to Reed. There's the killer two-handed slam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The drive by Mitchell. Count that bucket. And the Jazz lead by 4.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Pass to Reed. Back to Russell. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Mitchell. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Here's Gobert on the wing. Ingles. Clarkson on the wing. Down low. Here's Gobert. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
For Gobert, when it comes to rebounding, it's not just the height and length, it's also the instincts.
Outside, Russell. Over Mitchell. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Mitchell outside. .115 left to play in the final quarter. And here's Gobert over Reed. Gobert can't hit.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Russell dishes to Johnson. From past the arc. Russell against Bogdanovich. From 11 feet away. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
No, he didn't. I mean, Russell with the savage move there. Game on the line.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Clarkson. The dish to Gobert. And here is Mitchell. Passes it to Clarkson. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Johnson finds Russell. But they get it back. Fires for three. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances. And with tip.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Thank you, D.A. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. And for Minnesota, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Also Malik Beasley out there. And it's Towns in at the center. Now, here is Gallinari. Paul with the ball. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Adams finds Gallinari. Paul outside. Shoots from the line. Tips it up. And it's Adams on the follow.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass. Strong and aggressive in there and gets that second chance hoop.
Beasley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns, the pass to Beasley. Out to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Paul. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Towns kicks to Russell. Back to Towns. Outside Russell. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Adams. The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Well, the team gets Russell set up beautifully that time. Totally poised and no hesitation on that, too.
Gallinari dishes to Adams. Out to Gallinari. Gilgeous-Alexander against Beasley. Pass to Dort. Just 3 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. No good off the back of the rim. Minnesota with the ball. And here's Beasley. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And there's a whistle. That goes on Hernangomez. That's his first foul. Muscala with the ball. Johnson on him. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Out left to the wing. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Kicks it to Johnson. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
Of course, wanting to get better from outside the arc, James Johnson realizes he's got to keep making those shot attempts.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Basket good.
I'll tell you, Culver has an array of moves once he gets into the paint.
Inside. Here's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Noel. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Towns. And stolen by Noel. And here they go. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Noel.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. There's the lob to Towns. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ferguson. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Schroeder. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Culver. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings,
one thing we have to do is stop comparing us.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Johnson, Culver out there with Lehman, and it's Reed in at the 5 spot. Here's Noel. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Noel's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. Russell, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Timberwolves leading by 3. Also looking it over. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
Culver passes to Reed. Out to Russell. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got 5.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
The pass to Noel. Shot to stop the run. Here's Ferguson. Now Diallo. No points in the game yet for him. Adams, the pass to Diallo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Russell with it. He's got 5. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Now here's Schroeder. It's stolen by Adams. Passes it to Diallo. And Jarrett Culver gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
And here's Russell. 7 points in the game. Pulls it from 20. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul is doubled. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a three. They get it again. Adams. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
There's the willingness to compete from Steven Adams right there. Finishes through contact.
Okogie, the pass to Beasley. 1:15 left in the first half. Good on the bucket. Russell's got 9.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Russell against Paul. 13 feet away. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Towns. He feeds it to Russell. Over Paul, and Russell gets it to go on the assist by Towns. Russell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And stolen by Russell. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Okogie, the pass to Russell. Bounce pass from Hernan Gomez. Towns kicks to Beasley. Gallinari with the rebound. Here's Dort. Off target with his 3. Now, here is Russell from outside the arc. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
So much tough.
D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. Some good action during the period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at D'Angelo Russell, what a contribution.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Taking a look at the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Paul out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the 3.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Towns, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Tipped away. Gallinari with the steal. Paul kicks to Adams. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
Shea does a nice job there just getting in the right spot and becoming an easy target for his teammates.
Outside, Russell. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts. Here's Paul. To the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the one thing you notice about Gilgeous-Alexander, he sort of glides around the court and suddenly hit you with that burst.
Well, it's amazing that he has that crafty and uncanny ability, and then he's having some time with Chris Paul. So that's only going to be enhanced as Shea continues to work that change of pace game.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Juan Hernan Gomez. Gallinari passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Noel, and he converts the layup.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Outside, Russell. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Takes it from 10, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Now Schroeder. He's looking for Noel and finds him. From the stripe. Doesn't go for him. Timberwolves leading by 3. Beasley, the pass to Reed. Good work there as it goes.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there. Would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Pass to Noel. Back to Schroeder. No good on the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Tries again. They get it back. Over to the left wing. Johnson from outside. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Hangs in the air. Reed misses. Thunder trailing by 5. Diallo finds Noel. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Johnson, the pass to Reed, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now, here is Gallinari. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Diallo the pass to Noel, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nerlens Noel, since coming into the league, seemingly has fought an uphill battle to try to find a role on a team where he can consistently make key contributions. Let's hope it's now.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. To the paint, here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Down low. Pushing it up. There's the lob to Towns. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Towns. It's blocked. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And we've reached the end of the third. The Timberwolves on top, leading by 7. And we're coming right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Layman, and it's Noel in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And that one falls for Paul.
Just such leadership that Chris Paul brings every night to the floor. It commands your respect and the opponent's respect, and it's making everyone around him better right now.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Gallinari comes in for Muscala. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Terrence Ferguson. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adams. Oklahoma City moving it around. And here's Gallinari outside. Offensive rebound. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the three fly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it falls over the rim and in.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Pass to Noel. Here's Okogie. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Adams against Towns. Adams the pass to Dort. To take the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
To the right side. High post, Hernan Gomez. Gallinari on him.
Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
And the pass to Dort. Hernan Gomez against Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get it to go. Towns with the defensive effort.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And contact. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And Adams kicks to Gallinari. Another shot. Rebound, Minnesota. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Hernan Gomez. Finished off the break.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that trouble run by Oklahoma City.
And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
1:51 left in the game. Dort passes to Adams. Here's Dort. Ball outside. Over Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Count that one. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
Yeah, just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
It's Russell with the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, D'Angelo Russell not scared of the big moment.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And it's Russell with the rebound.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Fires from 14. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Paul kicks to Gallinari. It's in!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Beasley outside. Here's Towns. Second chance shot. Got it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
Adams right side. Towns with the steal. Beasley with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Hernangomez passes to Towns. Here's Russell. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, the teammates are fired up, and so is D'Lo.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Right block shot. Oh, no good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games